Started out this morning in Maine, riding through New Hampshire and the Tangamangas Highway. It is over White Mountain, I'm told, and it's supposed to be absolutely beautiful. But our first stop right here is at this bridge. Check it out. Right through these woods is this historic bridge. Built in 1857. This was built by the town of Albany, and it crosses this beautiful river that's just filled with all these rocks. I mean, it's just babbling. I don't know if you can hear it in the video, but it is just a beautiful sounding river. And the water is so incredibly clear. Like, you can see every detail in those rocks down there. It's actually a functioning bridge. You can ride across it. And the wood was renovated way back in 1970. But it's still holding up absolutely perfectly. It's crazy to see the way that they did this back then to make these arches. Really cool historic spot, but let's go see the road. Okay, we've made it to the town of Lincoln, and it is lunchtime. When it comes to lunch, we like to split up into smaller groups so we don't just flood restaurants and then nobody gets to eat and we're rushed, because we're still on a very tight time schedule raising money for the Wounded Warrior Project.
Sure, Jay's got it all.
Sandwich, man.
Delicious.
I got the pesto chicken. What'd you get?
I got the BLT.
BLT?
Yeah.
All right. Any good?
It's actually pretty good, yeah.
All right. So I broke off with this rowdy bunch and we came up to the Moose on the Run Cafe. But this town Lincoln's a pretty cool town. It's like a ski town. There's all these little cafes and restaurants and stores all up and down it. This is the kind of spot you can hang out for a couple hours on this trip, without a doubt. The strip is just really cool with all these like little stores and shops all at the base of the mountains. And right back there is Washington Mountain. It's the tallest mountain in the Northeast, and it stands just over like 6,200 feet tall. But maybe the coolest fact is that it had the fastest recorded wind speed on Earth. Back in 1934, they recorded speeds of 231 miles an hour. Good morning from Adirondack Harley Davidson. I'm sitting with my boy Jim right now. Jim, how you doing?
Pretty good, man.
Good. Jim just told me you're a veteran?
I am a veteran, yep. Retired Air Force.
Retired Air Force. And he said he actually read my book on deployment.
Yep.
Thank you for that, man. Did you enjoy it?
It was awesome.
Awesome, dude.
It was awesome.
Well, thank you for my freedom. I'm glad you enjoyed the book while you're on your deployment, but you guys just helped out my buddy. Lou, what happened?
I think it's coil wire.
Something happened, huh?
Yeah, one of the cylinders went out, so.
Yeah, Mike died at the intersection.
You got it.
And these boys here sent the cavalry.
Yes, they
and they
did.
came and picked you up.
Thank God.
And they're putting it on the lift.
I hope so.
Are we putting it on the lift?
We'll get you squared away now.
Thank you.
Dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much. We can't lose Lou, all the way in from California.
Yes.
All right, Lou, this is Scott. This is going to be working on your bike.
How you doing?
How long have you been working on motorcycles?
This is my 31st year.
31st year?
Yeah.
You don't even look old enough to work on motorcycles 30 years.
I've been pickled for years.
Pickled, huh? Yeah. What are we drinking? Whiskey, vodka?
Just straight up beer.
Just straight up beer. All right. Well, you got to drink a lot of beer to get pickled.
That's right.
All right. Well, we're going to let him dig into this, Lou. Okay. We're going to figure out, man, I'm sure you're going to be just fine.
I hope so.
You're not going to lose the ride, man. You'll be with us. What are we looking at here, boys?
Your route to the hotel.
Route to the hotel. Y'all, this is Jay, my road captain. How's it going, Jay?
Good.
Jay is always getting asked about the route. So what is the process if someone comes up and wants to know where we're riding or where we're going? I got to send them to go talk to Jay, but what's the general answer?
I'll have to look. I can't remember from one day to the next.
But you may have a better route. Somebody may tell you a better route, but typically...
Yeah, typically I stick to mine.
Yeah, and why?
Time-wise. Usually just time-wise.
Time? Right, because we're...
On schedule. Tight schedule.
There you go, Jay. You got to pull the words out of this man, but he's a damn good road captain. You can see right there in his vest. I think he did have a computer changed out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at this.
That can be a problem, right?
Yeah, so I can't get fired.
Yeah, I can't get it logged onto the computer because it's got a proprietary tuner on it. The front cylinder is out, huh?
Front cylinder's got no spark, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll keep you posted. But I know for sure 100% it's the front cylinder that's down. So.
Okay.
So I'll keep going and go from there.
It's tough when you can't hook up to the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little more
I do have the original ECU in the tour pack.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, if worse comes to worse.
Worst comes to worst, at least I can try to figure something out.
Okay.
This is one of the worst parts in a convoy is when I got to leave one of my buddies behind. They're going to keep trying to fix his bike here, get it lined out, and he'll catch back up with us. But this is a tough part. Also worth noting, this is why I like the Thunder Max tuner, because almost every dealership in the country knows how to work on it, and it just makes it much easier if you've got a problem to have a tuner that's widely used across the country and on the most bikes. Plus, I'm pretty sure they make the most power. But regardless, he is smart. He has the original computer in his saddlebag, so if they need to throw it in, they can. Lou's back. We're at the next dealership, and Lou just walked through the front door. Lou, what do you got to tell us? Your bike rolling?
The coil issue was the issue.
Yep.
But as he was putting it back together, the rear cylinder on the left side, the spark plug is the threading and needs to be redone.
The spark plug threading needs to be redone?
Yes.
What does that even mean?
Said it's not tightening properly.
Spark plug's not tightening properly.
Yeah.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Okay.
So how'd you
go
get here?
fix it.
So how'd you get here?
I milked it here.
You milked it here?
I milked it here.
So you're on your bike,
I'm on the bike.
but okay, so it is working.
No.
It's not working.
No. Now the rear cylinder's misfiring.
Come on. My boy Lou has the worst luck possible, man. So we're in Utica now, and he got his bike here. He said spittering and sputtering the whole way, but he's here. We're gonna see what they can do to get him back on the road. Poor guy, Lou. All right, Lou, they're gonna leave you here. They're gonna get you fixed up in the morning. You're gonna get a hotel?
Yes, I am.
All right, man, you get a hotel, you catch us in the morning.
I will definitely do that.
They're having to put whole new heads on his bike.
Yes. What else is
But you're
new?
still smiling, my friend.
I am.
His bike will be sleeping in this, although I think it's a pretty good shop for it to be sleeping in because, man, they are jammed up with motorcycles in every direction. This dealership is certainly turning out a lot of work. And I just saw the GM's bike. They do a ton of performance work here too, so he's got it in the right place.
Platinum service, number 5 in the nation.
Well, you should be proud of that, little lady.
Out when he was touring all the Harley dealers in the United States. He stopped at this dealership, which is Utica Harley Davidson. I actually got to meet him in person, but I had been following him. You know, I'm glad he's doing this for Wounded Warrior Project. It's well worth the while, and it's what Wounded Warriors need.
All right, now we're riding around on this Harley Davidson golf cart. It's actually two-stroke. It's actually two-stroke. Check this thing out. Let me get off this thing and I'll show it to you. Look at this thing.
AMF era, 1972.
Harley Davidson, 1972, when Harley was making golf carts. I think I need this thing. These guys at Utica Harley Davidson are having too much fun.